Alright, let's start with a question. What does it really mean to be a Disney legend? Is it just a fancy title, or does it carry something deeper? Something that defines the soul of Disney itself? Well, if Eric Goldberg's story is any indication, it's about legacy, passion, and the ability to shape magic that outlives us all. And honestly, that's what makes this year's honoree list so fascinating. Let me break it down. First off, the fact that Eric Goldberg is being recognized feels like a full-circle moment. This is the guy who brought us the Genie in Aladdin. A character so iconic, so alive, that even decades later, you can't hear a Robin Williams impression without thinking of that blue whirlwind of chaos. But here's the thing, Goldberg didn't just stumble into this. He grew up idolizing Disney classics like Dumbo and The Jungle Book. And when he talks about artists like Ward Kimball or Mary Blair, you realize his heroes weren't just names, they were innovators who made animation feel. That's the thread here, right? It's not about technical skill alone. It's about soul. Now let's talk about the Genie, because here's where the real magic happens. Goldberg didn't just animate a character, he and Robin Williams created a performance. And that's what people often miss about animation. It's not just drawing. It's direction, collaboration, and a kind of alchemy where voice, movement, and emotion fuse into something timeless. The Genie wasn't just funny. He was vulnerable, unpredictable, and weirdly human. And isn't that what makes Disney's best characters stick with us? They're not perfect, they're alive. But here's what struck me most, Goldberg's take on mentorship. He's not just creating art, he's passing the torch. And that's a bigger deal than we realize. Disney's history is built on cycles of innovation and preservation. Think about it, the studio's legends, people like Mark Davis or Mary Blair, weren't just geniuses in isolation. They learned from each other, from the pioneers before them. So when Goldberg says he's mentoring the next generation, he's keeping that cycle spinning. But I wonder, in an era where CGI dominates, does hand-drawn animation still have a place? Or is this more about preserving a philosophy than a technique? And then there's the list of this year's honorees. Anne Hathaway, Dwayne Johnson, Lin-Manuel Miranda, names that feel almost too big, too modern. But if you squint, you see the pattern. These are people who didn't just work for Disney. They became part of its DNA. Like how Lin's music in Moana redefined Disney's storytelling voice, or how Dwayne Johnson's Maui gave us a hero who's flawed, funny, and unapologetically human. But here's the rub. The Disney Legends program isn't just about fame. It's about impact. And that's why it's interesting to see figures like Kim Irvine, a name you might not recognize, getting the same recognition as a global superstar like Anne Hathaway. Because Irvine's work on theme park design has shaped how millions experience Disney's magic in real life. That's the kind of unsung influence this award celebrates. Let me zoom out for a second. What does this all say about Disney's legacy? It's not just about movies or parks. It's about people. The Legends program is a reminder that Disney isn't a brand. It's a community of creators, past and present, who keep reinventing what magic means. And yet, I can't help but ask, who's missing from this list? Who's the next generation of legends we're not seeing yet? Because if Eric Goldberg's career teaches us anything, it's that the best Disney stories come from those who dare to be weird, to be bold, and to pour their hearts into something that'll outlive them. So what do you think? Who's your pick for a future Disney legend? Let's talk in the comments, because this isn't just history. It's a conversation.